Hello everyone, Cindy here. I just have a random share with you, just some ideas that I've had and just thought I'd share. I was on YouTube and I found the Jennings 644, I believe, is her YouTube. Actually, I don't think that's her YouTube channel. I forget the name of it, but Jennings 44 I know is her name on there. But she has shared how to do the flower centers. And so this was her idea, and I loved it. I think it's great. And she had shown how to, let's see if it'll focus here. Sorry. Okay. Where she does in here she uses beads or whatever, but I have a bunch of chain that I have gotten from this thrift store. I'm like, what can I do with this? Because, I mean, this is not very attractive chain. So, but I'm like, I don't want to throw it away. So anyways, I alcohol inked it and I used it for right here. And these are just plain white, actually plastic, inexpensive beads. They were on a necklace. And so anyways, I alcohol inked them and used them for in here, and I think they look great, and it's a good way to use that chain up. So I did that one, and then I did this one. This one, don't look at my glue job, it's pretty bad. Yeah, see how bad it is. I gotta work on that. But this chain I did not alcohol ink, I just left it plain. But it's a good way to use your chain. And I'll show you what I mean. I just have all this chain that I wasn't sure what to use it for. So that's what I did. And alcohol ink on it just changes the color and it works beautifully. So there's that. The other thing is I get a bunch, or I did get a bunch of these seashell necklaces in there, and I've pulled these apart now. And I'm like, what can I use these for? Which, I mean, you could use them on a layout or whatever, but I don't really do layouts, so I made these flowers with them. I painted them, and then I hot glued them together, painted them, and put stickles on this one. So that works. And then here's another one I did, and I haven't put it on a flower or anything yet. The lighting's not very good in here. It's kind of a blue, and then stickles around the center. So I think it'd look pretty good on a flower. So, I don't know. So anyways, there's that. Well, let's see, I'll show you the beads. These are more beads I got in a bag. And these are plastic, nothing fancy. But I'm like, what could I use these for? And again, I made a flower and then stuck it here. And I'm not crazy about the color combination and everything, but you know, that works. You could alcohol ink these and go from there. So in my last video I had mentioned about the Hobby Lobby stem that I found, and these are already made and they come in a bunch. I don't know how many are in it, but I think they make beautiful flower centers. So if you have a Hobby Lobby in your area, check them out. I think, you know, get them when they're on sale, usually 50% off, and they're really inexpensive. Okay, so there's that. And then I was at my dollar store and I saw these sprays of flowers, or whatever you want to call them. And I thought, ooh, those are different. I could maybe find something to use those for. And I haven't really made a flower or anything. I just kind of threw it in there. But I don't have any of the stamens that a lot of you use for your flower centers. And I've never bought myself some. So I thought, why not, right? This flower is just extras and thrown together. But, you know, I think that would work. Or you could use it as, you know, a spray and with a bunch of flowers or whatever. So, and speaking of Hobby Lobby, I was there the other day and I found these and I had been eyeing them and I was like, I'm not paying full price. But I absolutely love them. These are the black. They had a lot of different colors and they had purple, I think, and green and pink. But I picked up the black because I seem to use a lot of black and stuff with my projects that I do. So I picked these up and they were 50% off, so they were $5. They were $9.99 normally. And, you know, you get quite a few on there. So, love those. And, excuse me. And then I picked up some of the clear ones. So, $5 for all those. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do was I went to my local hardware store and Bona put up a video for making your own tiles, and I don't know if I had any of those, the mosaic tiles that you can get at like Michael's, but I thought I'm going to try the, you know, Home Depot. So I went there and I found these, and I love them. I love the color. They're kind of got an iridescence to them. I thought, oh, I can use these for something. So, and I haven't had them. I haven't had a lot of time to play, or, you know, and stuff. I'm sure there's a lot more things you could do with them. But the first thing I did was made a flower, and you could dress this up more with other, you know, a lot more other materials layered behind it and whatnot. And then, you know, I thought, oh, I could put this on there if I wanted to dress it up. So I just have them hot glued together, and I could glue them on there if I wanted. But I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but the iridescence on there and stuff is, I think it's beautiful. So, and it's just fun, a different way to use something. And then I did do a project with one. I had shown in my previous, one of my previous videos, I think this notebook that I did. Well, it came in 3 in a pack, so I did this one. And it's just not picking up the colors as well as I'd like, but anyway, this is one of those tiles. And then this is just some jewelry from my junk jewelry. But, you know, these are fun. Simple, easy little things that I have time to do right now. And then they had some other tiles. And I just love these. I just think they're beautiful. The glass tile. So I picked up some of these. And I didn't use any off of this one, but I picked up another one that had just clear tiles on it. Let's see if I can show you that one. I still have the plastic on it, so it might not show very well, but there you go. So I took one of these off, and the unfortunate thing is there's white on the back of it, so I was hoping to put paper underneath, but that's not going to work. So, excuse me. You know, you still can, you know, put the paper on the top, and when you put it on a project, you're going to have that pretty clear see-through look. So this is just some scrap paper. I just wanted to try and see how it came out. So, but great possibilities with this. And then I saw this tile. This one might not hold together as well. And I loved it. It's just plain white, and I loved this right here. Well, I did do one small project with it, but it didn't come out. I'm not going to show you. Oh, I can, but you're not going to pick up what's on there. Oops, sorry. I used one of these. I thought a picture would be great on there, and I put a picture of my dog, and I didn't get it centered, and but I just love it. I think it's great, and there's many things you could do with that. So, not a good example, but and then the small ones, I stamped on it with some stays on, and I just love how it came out. And I did a project, a little notebook again, with one of the tiles. And I just think it came out really cute. So, that's the back. A little bookmark. So, anyway, that's it with the tile. So, the other thing I wanted to share with you is, at my local thrift store, one of the days I was there, I got a humongous bag of these bobbly things. And they're plastic. And they're clear, but, you know, they're not in the best of shape. I thought, oh, I could do something with them. So I used some of that Goo Gone on it and kind of shined it up a little. And then I made these, and kind of like a stick pin. But I didn't use stick pins. I used if you buy shipping tags I bought mine from Office Depot. You can get the ones with the wire. Well, I didn't want the wire, so I just took all the wire off. So this is the wire that's left over, and I thought, I'm not going to throw that away, I'm going to use it. So this is the wire. So I just, cut it in half, and here we go. And it's like a stick pin. Use some glossy accents to hold it, and beads, and so you could easily put it, as a stick pin in one of your projects. I can't get it back there because it's glued, but I just, thrifting it, it's a good way to do it. This is another one I did, and this was, the clear color, and I used my alcohol ink on it and put some beads on. So, and then this one's not quite done. I have to glossy accent it to hold it so they don't move around, and finish the end off. But this is actually silver and then blue, a very light blue color. It's hard to tell on the camera, but and this actually, no, I think I did alcohol ink it, or maybe I used the Adirondack paint. I can't remember now, but excuse me, my throat is dry. So that's just a fun way to use that stuff up. There's some chain. The other thing is, which I'm sure you've all seen this before, but I'm going to share it. These are those baubles that you can get, or whatever you want to call them. I think I picked these up at the dollar store. Oh, there's a glare. But I just took my stays on and stamped on there. And I just think it's great little texture and dimension to your projects. So, the other thing I want to share is this wood stuff here. This is a wood decorative element, I guess, key. I just stamped on there and then used some distress ink around the edges, and then cut it out. And what I used was some of this wood. I think I got this at Michael's, and it's in with the wood area. It is very thin, and I thought I did do another one. I did this one, And I was able to get it in my punch, but it is definitely a tight fit, and some you can and some you can't. So, but I was able to get it in there, and as you can see, it kind of broke up there, but I just glued it back together. And then I used some, I used a golden product to put over the top and stuff. So, yeah, lots of different things you can do. And then this is it's a shingle for the dollhouses that you can make. Again, I got these at Hobby Lobby, but I think Michael's might carry them. But anyways, I just punched a hole in it and put some paper on there and then stamped on there. And then I think I put some of that golden product over the top of it again. So, and many different things you could do with that. So, wanted to share that with you. Oh, and then some of the things I did with these glass, or not glass, they're plastic, but those. I did those, and then this flower I made out of, which, you know, it's not the best. I'm still learning. Bear with me, please. But, you know, as a center and that. And then this is something I made for my daughter. Headband. And I just alcohol inked it, put some seed beads around there, and it's a jean material. It's a kind of like a hot pink. I don't know if you can tell. There. That's good. So, anyway. Okay, the next thing I want to share is the, well, there's the silicone molds from Martha Stewart, which I absolutely love, that you can use with your polymer clay. You know, these are the Martha Stewart ones. This is just a couple of them. And then you can also get, which I got, which I like, are the Wilton. And they have many different ones. And this is they're for cakes or whatever. But aren't they so pretty? I just love them. So this one, actually, this right here is this flower that I did right here, and I just painted it. And then the birds from here, there's a bird, and there's a bird that I did. I haven't done anything with these. These are just, but how cute would they be on a project? And then these over here, oh, you can't see them. Move the camera over. Little, there. These are the letters that you can do, and I haven't done anything with them. I just used white polymer clay, but I could paint them or do whatever with them. So, but this is some of the other stuff that I've done with the polymer clay, which I absolutely love. This was an earring that I had picked up at a thrift store, and I made a mold, and then I used my clay and put it in the mold, and then I've painted it and put some Lindy Stamp Gang mica powders on there, I think is what I did. But I mean, there's just many different things you could do with it. You could put it in a flower center, you could use it as a flower itself, put that bling in there, you could put this in there. It's many different things. You know, it's just fun. I like finding different uses for different things. And then this is one that I made. Excuse me again. It's a cameo, and it was a pen, and I just took it apart, and actually this is the frame. I used polymer clay to make it, so I could, you know, fit that in there and do that, but I made them separately so I could do this. And this isn't a good example, but this is Christmas paper, and I don't know what I put on there, if it was glossy accents or what, I don't know. It bubbled, it doesn't look very good, but anyways, you know, you put some nice paper in there, you can use it on layout, but this is then the cameo. And I just painted it with just acrylic paint and then rubbed it off a little bit. But fun. I just enjoy doing that. And then this is another, you can't see it, another one. And I used a gray kind of silver polymer clay. I didn't paint this one. But, I mean, put them on your projects. It's just so cute. And why go out and have to buy them? They're expensive when you can make them all by yourself. So, let's see. The other thing I found, which I was pretty excited about, was in Hobby Lobby. And they're mosaic tiles. And they are this shape. What are they? So, I haven't done anything with them yet, but there's several different colors, so I know this shape is very popular right now. So, fun with that. I think that's about it. I wanted to share some of my other thrift store things that I found. I found these for 99 cents, and you know, you can always use these frames. I can take them apart and put them on projects or decorate around the house with alter them and stuff. And then they had this one, which I like glitter. I'm a glitter girl. Anything that sparkles. There was no back or anything to it. But I thought, you know, that would be cute on an album. And it wouldn't be this album. I'm just trying to show an example. But you put it on the front and put a picture or just some very beautiful paper that you have and decorate it up. I was thinking more like a wedding album or something as your cover. I just thought it was beautiful. So, I think that's about it. That's pretty much what I have time for, is small little things. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll talk to you soon.